Saturday, April the 13th, 1991. Kumbu town in the northwest region witnessed a violent uprising. Protesters destroyed property, burnt down buildings, and later on were met by forces of law and order. Beneath the golden sun and skies so wide, in villages where quiet rivers glide, walk the heroes unsung without the fame, whose humble hearts ignite a steady flame. O Africa, your heroes stand so tall, yet many never hear their names at all. In every heart, a legacy is born. In every soul, the strength of battles won. Though history may not record their fight, their courage shines through every morning's light. In their quiet deeds, the seed is sown. In their steps, a continent has grown. Let songs be sung for those who fought and bled, for those who carried others forged ahead. Africa's unsung heroes, strong and true. The world is better now because of you. I recite the above poem with a downcast spirit and a heavy heart. I ask what happened to the heroes of Africa. In China, they celebrate Mao. In India, they celebrate Gandhi. The Americans celebrate their forefathers. In Latin America, they talk of Che Guevara. Of the top 10 most prominent statues of Nelson Mandela, understandably, 5 are located in South Africa. You might know where the other 5 are located. 2 are located in the United States of America, 1 in New York at the United Nations. The other at the South African Embassy in Washington, D.C. 2 are located in the United Kingdom, 1 at Parliament Square in central London, and the other at Nelson Mandela Park in Leicester. The only other is located in Kingston, Jamaica. There are no prominent statues of Nelson Mandela in any of the African countries south of the Sahara, but for South Africa, of course. Where are the statues? Where are the edifices? Where are the parks named in honor of our African heroes? Where is the memory of Thomas Sankara, of Patrice Lumumba, of Julius Nyerere, of Sekou Toure, of Jomo Kenyatta, of Kwame Nkrumah, of Nnamdi Azikiwe? Where are the memories of these African heroes? Get into a sub-Saharan African city, and you are bound to see statues of colonial masters. Boulevards, schools, public libraries named after colonial masters. Victoria, De Gaulle, Churchill, and what have you. Ironically, at the same time, our local heroes, in their own country of birth, Ruben Umnyobe, Paul Martin Samba, Douala Mangabel, Felix Mumi, Ernest Wanji, just to name a few. There is nothing to honor their memory. Yet, we have a school named after General de Klerk. We have a boulevard named after Kennedy. Where are the edifices to honor the memory of our own heroes? Is this due to an invisible hand still controlled by the colonialists, or it is due to our own cowardice? Let me take it closer to home. Permit me take you down memory lane and show a classic example on how we as a people have neglected our own heroes. Then you can make the judgment whether or not this neglect of Africa's heroes is the work of an invisible hand by the colonialists or cowardice on our part. Saturday, April the 13th, 1991. Kumbu town in the northwest region witnessed a violent uprising. Protesters destroyed property, burnt down buildings, and later on were met by forces of law and order who fired live ammunition into the protesting crowds, resulting in several casualties. Amongst the grievances of the protesters was the takeover of the potable water distribution system by the National Water Authority, known by its French acronym SNEC. To put this into context, it is worth understanding that the Kumbu portable water distribution system that was initiated in the 1960s and completed in 1972 was a gift from the people of Canada, thanks to the effort of an eminent elite of called Dr. Bernard Nsokika Fonlon. The people of Kumbu, via their protest, ejected SNEC out of Kumbu and created the Kumbu Water Authority, which was lodged in the Fon's Palace. The Kumbu Water Authority has later been integrated into the Kumbu Urban Council, but the management of the potable water distribution system in Kumbu is still in the hands of the locals. For people to rise up in protest against their government and suffer casualties in the process because they believe it is unfair for them to be taxed exorbitantly on a water system that was brought to them by their own son, tells you that these people would consider their own son, Dr. Bernard Nsokika Fonlon, a hero, right? You would expect that upon entrance into Kumbu town, you would see a giant statue in honor of Dr. Fonlon, all right? Or at the very least, you would expect that a major boulevard in town, a stadium, a library, a public square would be named to immortalize the contributions of Dr. Fonlon, right? And you would be wrong. Where is the invisible hand of the colonialists? Is this our own doing? Or it is an invisible hand? Where are Africans here? Wabinso kiji mum sungni neben. Anini ni yo lo dragi sa sungni la. Awni lo dragi kinyuko yongin kidorua. Mbere awni befom kinji awni lo yensaji vesun wiradro munso yevesun wajai. Nko yung ben ki ya mo odra lo yu kinyukin shia dekalo. Awni lo dragi jono sungni nben. Wodala. Adrogan lebuli you fave mumla for affaire mandra. Yung awni awni shwik longki myself. Awni dressaji kinyukin yongin kin kidoru. Awni bimiji doru njang awni jawi vesun wirato. Leji adresin ye ada gan lebo nangsin tafa. Kinyukin kidre kinyukin nangsin ki vesun mbere.